Hello, this is Caelan Huntress on day 6 of 10 remote working from home techniques. Next, I'm going to talk to you about planning your day, setting goals, and making things happen. Decide on the top 3 things that you want to accomplish today and write those down. And write them down by hand. Put them in a notebook or put them on a Post-it note and write it down by hand and keep it in a place where you can see it. That way, when you get interrupted and you do other things, when you wonder, what should I be doing next? You've already decided what's most important. There was a productivity consultant named Ivy Lee who went to go see Charles Schwab a century ago. And Charles Schwab was one of the richest men in America. He was the president of the Bethlehem Steel Corporation. And when he got a phone call from Ivy Lee, he said, "I don't need another productivity consultant." And Ivy Lee said, "You don't have to pay me. You just have to give me 15 minutes of your time. I'll give you one idea. And if you think it's a good idea, then you can pay me later after it works, but only if it works." So he said, "Okay, come in and talk to me for 15 minutes. And so he gave Charles Schwab a piece of paper, and Ivy Lee said, "Write down the 6 most important things that you need to accomplish today. The things that would really make a difference in your life and your business." So Charles Schwab wrote a list of things, and then Ivy Lee said, "Prioritize these. Write a number 1 by the most important, and a number 2 by the second most important, and so on." And so he wrote this list, and then Ivy Lee gave him an index card and said, "Write these in order on this index card and put it in your pocket. Throughout your day, you'll get interrupted, and people will demand your attention, and you'll be working on many different things. When you have that moment where you wonder, what am I going to do next? Take out this card and keep working on the first item on the list until it's done. Then move on to the second item and the third item and so on. And if you don't get through all the items on the list, that's fine. If you get through 1 through 4, number 5 and 6 become number 1 and 2 tomorrow. But the point is, you take time to prioritize what's most important for me to be working on next. And you decide that in advance. So as interruptions keep happening, you can continually refocus your time to what matters most. As the story goes, 3 months went by and Charles Schwab sent Ivy Lee a check for $25,000, which in today's dollars is nearly $500,000. And he said, "This has been the most productive thing I have learned in my entire career, and I teach it now to my entire executive team." Now, you don't have to pay $500,000 for it, but you can start using this technique yourself. In planners, there's often a section up at the top for what are my priorities? What am I going to do today? What am I going to do next? Decide that in advance and make things happen. Good luck out there.